Hey there folks, Jiminy Critic here to talk with you about probably the most anticipated summer blockbuster movie of 2009 everybody's been waiting for. Comes out this week. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Ta-da! It's finally here, the movie you've been waiting for. Well, I got an early preview of this movie, and I gotta say my experience was a disappointing one. I was really looking forward to and anticipating this movie, and after it was all said and done, it was kind of a letdown for me. Now let me explain. This movie, of course, is the second in the series of the Transformer movies. It's directed by Michael Bay. It's rated PG-13, and I want to say that is a strong PG-13. It's from DreamWorks Paramount, and the movie is 2 hours and 30 minutes long. That's right, it's 2.5 hours, and that would not be a problem. The time of the movie wouldn't matter so much. It's just that this movie didn't work for me in the end. Let me explain what's going on. Visually, the money spent to make this movie is up there on the screen. I will not take that away from the Transformers. The first Transformers, the second one, there is beautiful coloring, beautiful pictures, beautiful scenes of these robots changing back and forth and transforming from robots to vehicles or planes or whatever, and vice versa. And then the fighting and the skirmishes, they're all on just a huge epic proportion in size and color. The sound going along with this movie just pretty much rattles and shakes you during the movie, during the action parts, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Where I'm having trouble with the movie is just a couple of these things. The movie's rated PG-13, same as the first movie, but this time the Shia LaBeouf character and Megan Fox, they're a couple from the first movie. He's going on to college, and they've kind of stepped up between the robots and the humans. I think the profanity level of language in this movie has stepped up quite a bit, and actually the sexual innuendos in this movie are a little more prominent than they were even in the first, which had a couple of shocking things. And here's the reason I'm upset about that. Look, I guarantee it, this Transformers movie, there's going to be many children going in to see this film, and just some of that stuff seems inappropriate for the younger ages. I know it's rated PG-13, but I just want to warn you, that's there. That's one thing I had a problem with. Secondly, you have a lot of soldiers in this movie interacting with the robots and fighting alongside the robots, but for some reason, the way they were portrayed here in the second movie, there just wasn't any feeling or care for these guys. You just didn't get into their lives, or you didn't necessarily feel for them while you're watching the film. And thirdly, like I mentioned to you, this movie is a visual feast. But here's the analogy I want to use. Picture Thanksgiving Day at Grandma's house, and you see the full table spread of food of everything you love, and you can't wait to dig in. And then picture 2 hours later as you're pushing away from the table, unbuttoning the top button of your pants because you're ready to explode. It's a visual feast, but it doesn't leave you full and satisfied. It leaves you feeling overstuffed and bloated, and you feel like you've been pounded on for 2.5 hours. So Transformers didn't work for me. You're going to have to check it out for yourself.